How's everybody doing today? Here we got a 2015 Dodge Challenger, 3.6 liters. Doing all lifters and rockers and the driver's side cams. So I already got the lifters and rockers in the passenger side, which I have a video out there of how to change them. So I already done them. And I guess I should, if this was going to be a how-to video, I should have started it a long time ago, but I just thought I'd make a little video. So I've got the cam timing tool in here. You got to take this little pin here, stick down in there, and pull in the tensioner hoe, and pull up on the little pawl. Then you push this down in there, and that pushes the tensioner back, and then you put the locking pin down in there. Then you can remove your cams. So let me get some oil on that cam. This is the intake cam, driver's side, part number. Exhaust cam, driver's side, part number. Velcro intake gaskets. Velcro valve cover gasket, part number. This is the rocker arm part numbers. This is the lifter part numbers. Got some oil on my camshaft. Now put your cam caps back on there, same way you took them off. And when you're taking it apart, you put your, on this driver's side, you put your two arrows pointed in, and then you turn it back 30 degrees approximately to where there's no load from the cam loads pushing down. Just snug them, not even really snug them, just run down the bolts. That's what I do. And then torque them to 8 foot-pounds. I'm going to change the other cam out before I torque them all down. You just pull out your oil control valve, which I've already got broke loose, which is a 36 millimeter. Pull your phaser off there. And tighten my oil control valve in there. Once I get it all put back together, then I will go through the steps of using the timing tool to get started, which should have done that at first, but I wasn't planning on making a video, so, but I will show that at the end. All right, I already broke loose my cam caps with the ratchet. I always break them loose with the ratchet because you don't want to strip nothing out. But once you got them broke loose, then you can zip them off.
Place your cam caps exactly how they come off. That way you can put them back on the exact same.
Pull your cam out. And there's the damage to this cam. Let's see, right there. Now, believe it or not, like if this was my car, I would not have replaced this cam. I would have just did the lifters and the rocker arms. But this is a warranty company, so they're definitely getting replaced. Now just pull off all your rocker arms. Pull out your lifters. And this engine is so clean. These lifters are just pulling right out. Makes it nice. And the only reason it's getting, well, I give the customer, the option too, but once you go in one side, you don't ever want to have to go in there again. So I highly recommend replacing all lifters and rocker arms. So that way you shouldn't ever have to go back in there again. If customers tight on money, then you can just do whatever rocker arms have failed. Set your new lifters down in there. Set your rocker arms on there. Set your cam in there. And put your cam caps back on the exact same way you took them off. Lightly snug them up. Now we can put our exhaust phaser back on. Okay, now we'll put our oil control valve back in. Alright, we're going to put our cam locking tool in there. It says left on it, put the letters up. I'm going to go ahead and pull out my locking pin here and my cam holding tool, or my my tensioner tool. Let's see. Okay. That's locked in there. Now we have 118 foot-pounds for the oil control valves. We need 36. Now you can pull this block out. I'm going to turn the engine just a little bit. to see my paint marks here. My 2 paint marks line up. So I am done, and I can put the valve covers on and put it all back together now. But I was just going to show you the procedure with these tools. So it's this one here that's shaped like that. There's the number, little locking pin, which could use another couple inches there. You know what I'm saying? And then the pick. Okay. So, let me get the camera in hand here. The pick right there is the tensioner. And you can't even see it through the camera here. But right down in there is a little hole. And just get it in there, wiggle it. I'm in there. Now if you look at the top of that, that's the tensioner there. You watch me pull up on it. See that oil move there? So that's releasing the pawl. So you hold up on that. And when you're holding up on that, you put the cam holding tool right down behind the chain. And with that held up, you can push that down in there. I can't do it one-handed. Let's see if I can. With that held up, there, well, it slipped off. Sorry. It's kind of hard one-handed. With that held up, you can push that down in there like that, and it pushes it right back. Sorry, I know this is a horrible illustration. Then you just take your locking pin, and I think this one actually came out of a tensioner set because I lost the actual pin. Hopefully the one that comes in the kit is a couple inches longer. But then you just take that and stick it right down in that hole. Got that in there, push it down, and now it's locked. So that is how you do it. And once you have that locked, then you would just put this in here, get that in there. Then you can break your oil control valves loose, take your cam phasers off, change your cams or whatever you need to do. Alright, let me get this back together and then we'll fire it up. Alright, I got it all back together. Look at there, I even got the foam in there. Alright, let's fire this baby up. Alright, sounds like a new one. Well, I wish I would have started the video earlier. Not like removing intake and valve covers, but I don't know. Maybe somebody will get something out of it. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day.